Are these all jinns, and do they control our nafs, our diet, and influence our actions?
Woohoo! Well, if you're a doctor then you probably know better than me, so I'm not going to pretend like I have a license in biology, science or medicine. So yeah, the basic understanding is that what we couldn't see we would call jinn. So there's an energy force and creatures that we don't see, and this was energy. These were the jinn nations, and we said they're from every type of non-mass structure. Now they had a microscope and they can see it, well it didn't change the realities because you're not seeing it with your physical eye, so it's a dimension that's not visible to the physical eye. Then if you study those microbes and they seem to be operating on their own, and if they have an environment they start to take a sustenance and grow. So there's something growing in something else, means it's a foreign body. Then if you study the parasites and the effect of certain microbes, how they affect you. How does a parasite attach itself to like a nerve and begin to make you not able to think or see or some sort of effect on you? How is it doing that? That the parasites that can enter into the body, from a tick they say a parasite can enter in, you give you Lyme disease, and the parasite that is clinging to a nerve is now changing something in your entire body. How is it possible? That something is like an amoeba that they're calling a parasite, and it has the ability to control this entire huge human being and paralyze their nervous system, paralyze their health system, everything. So just the study of parasites is fascinating, that how much ability they have and what is their reality, and how come if they enter in they can begin to overtake the entire function of a human being. So still the remedy is from what Prophet gave to us, was control their sustenance. So we're going to attack them from what they eat, control what they breathe, you're going to attack them with the fragrances and the understanding and realities of smell, and then you're going to attack with your energy. So it means that as soon as you begin to recite, you begin to make your salawats, you begin to ask for the madad, there's an energy coming, and that energy begins to battle their reality and however they're attacking and entering into the person. But the external medicine is not seeing that. So spiritual medicine that also can be trained as external medicine, they would first look inside, and with their tafakkur they would figure that this person has a bizarre energy on them. The fact that I see like blisters and boils is secondary. The fact that I can feel an energy on the person, because as soon as you're injured your body's producing a heat. If you condition yourself to be subtle, you can feel the heat, you can feel there's some sort of an energy interaction happening. Then when they train their spiritual understanding, they understand something is attaching itself to that person, and as a result is pulling something or trying to enter into the person. Then all the secondary signs and blisters and whatever is, then you can treat those with different ointments and creams. But the main is to stop that thing from entering. And that's why through all these sicknesses that were coming, the antivirals were miraculous. And they were saying, don't do it, they were mocking it. But the antivirals were miraculous. Why? Because it stops these viruses and the ability of a jinn throwing a wrench into your program. Because they'll come in and they'll throw something into your system that would multiply and quickly try to take advantage of your physiology. And that was the concept of a virus. And even Microsoft said, oh yeah, we understand viruses because we used it for computers. When they wanted people to upgrade their operating system, they created computer viruses. And they would launch it through an email or through something, and all of a sudden you needed a whole new operating system and you have to go download something. So it's a foreign element coming in and multiplying itself, using your resources and overtaking you. So then that battle was essential to have antivirals. So when these flus and sicknesses come, then you quickly try to get from these clinics antiviral medications, so that to stop whatever is trying to spread inside the person. Then your zikr, your madad and all your connection to push away the entity that's trying to attach itself, inshaAllah.